Hey there, welcome aboard TravelVibes. If you've ever stepped onto a cruise ship feeling excited, a little overwhelmed, and totally ready for adventure, you're not alone. Whether you're in your 30s, traveling solo, or planning a romantic escape, cruising has become one of the most exciting ways to explore the world. And if you're anything like most modern travelers, you want more than just a good time. You want smart choices, great experiences, and tips that actually make your trip better. That's what we're here for, because right after you unpack, or even before, you'll face temptations cleverly placed around every corner of the ship. From glitzy gift shops to exclusive deals that sound too good to pass up, it's easy to get swept up in the moment. But today, we're peeling back the curtain. So if you're ready to cruise smarter, not just fancier, hit that subscribe button and let TravelVibes guide your journey with real talk and trusted tips. Now, let's dive in. Number 1. That once-in-a-lifetime watch deal you'll regret by next Tuesday. Now let's talk about something that sparkles a little too brightly on your first day aboard. Picture this. You've just polished off some shrimp cocktail, you're riding high on that salty sea breeze, and boom, there it is. A glittering display of luxury watches under lights so perfect, they make you feel like James Bond about to board a private yacht. And then comes the pitch. Limited time offer, duty-free, only available on the ship. The salesperson smiles like you've just won a prize, not realizing they say the same line to every passenger who strolls by with a tan and a wallet. You glance at the price tag. It's steep, but hey, it's a cruise, right? Maybe this is your vacation splurge. But hold on. You sneak back to your cabin, pull out your phone, and 5 seconds on Google reveals the truth. That exclusive timepiece? 20% cheaper online, with a full warranty and free returns. Here's the thing, cruise lines know most travelers. From honeymooners to adventurous retirees and first-time cruisers in their 30s or 40s, don't want to interrupt the magic moment with price comparisons. But trust me, magic doesn't have to cost you an extra $400. So before you hand over that cruise card and walk out feeling like royalty, take a photo, breathe, and sleep on it. If it's truly a deal, it won't disappear with the tide. Unless, of course, it was only meant to dazzle, not deliver. Number 2, the massage that melted my muscles and my wallet. Let's be honest, when you're sailing past turquoise waters with nothing on your schedule but relaxation, a spa day sounds like a slice of heaven. And it is, until the bill lands in your lap like a rogue wave. I signed up for a 75-minute Swedish massage, thinking it would be the perfect treat, and it was, until the very end. That's when they tacked on an unexpected 20% gratuity. Then came the awkward upsell for fancy oils and wrinkle creams I didn't ask for. Suddenly, my relaxing afternoon cost me almost $200, plus a dash of regret and a very oily back. Now, don't get me wrong, self-care is important, especially for busy professionals, cruising couples in their 40s, or retirees looking to unwind. But here's the tip seasoned travelers swear by. Skip the spa at sea. Instead, check out spa options at your port destinations, especially in the Caribbean or Mexico. Some beach clubs offer massage packages with ocean views, tropical drinks, and no sneaky fees. And the best part? You'll pay almost half the price and leave with a sun-kissed glow instead of a shocked expression at checkout. Number 3, the $14 cough drop and the DIY kit that saved me cruising is supposed to be smooth sailing until your throat decides otherwise on day 2. That's exactly what happened to me. A tickle turned into a full-blown sore throat and off I went to the ship's convenience shop in search of relief. What did I find? A tiny box of throat lozenges. For $14. 14. For candy that numbs your throat and disappears in minutes. I bought it because I had no choice, but I vowed never again. Since then, I've become that traveler. You know the type. One with a little zip-up bag full of cold meds, ibuprofen, allergy pills, motion sickness tablets, and yes, Band-Aids for those sneaky blisters. It's not glamorous, but it's smart. And if you're a planner, a parent, or just someone who prefers peace of mind over surprise price tags, this is your golden rule. Also, don't forget your prescription meds. Always bring more than you think you'll need. Cruises can get delayed or rerouted, and you don't want your dream vacation to turn into a pharmacy scavenger hunt at sea. Number 4, that fancy gadget deal that left me with buyer's remorse. You know that feeling when you spot a shiny new gadget behind glass and it practically whispers, "Take me home?" Well, it happened to me on day 3. There they were, sleek, noise-canceling headphones, proudly labeled Cruise Exclusive Deal. And in that moment, they looked like the answer to every screaming toddler and engine hum on the ship. I caved. Bought them, no questions asked. But 2 weeks after returning home, they stopped working. I contacted the manufacturer, thinking it would be a simple exchange. They reply, "Sorry, this wasn't purchased through an authorized retailer." Translation: I was stuck with a $100 paperweight. Now, if you're part of today's tech-savvy cruise crowd, digital nomads, vloggers, or just folks who like their playlists uninterrupted, take this to heart. Cruise ship electronics might look tempting, but they rarely come with the kind of warranties or return policies you'd expect. So if you forget your charger, camera, or earbuds, wait until your next port. Hit a local Walmart, Target, or tech store. You'll save money, get a real receipt, and avoid the heartbreak of cruise electronics that don't survive dry land. Number 5. The champagne, the canvas, and the price tag I should have questioned. Now let's talk about something that feels fancy, almost too fancy. Cruise ship art auctions. They lure you in with free bubbly and dramatic spotlights. The auctioneer's voice booms through the lounge, and before you know it, you're nodding along with a glass of champagne in one hand and a bidding paddle in the other. It all feels thrilling, like you're at Sotheby's at sea. But here's the reality. That gorgeous abstract piece you just won for a few $100, it might be worth far less back on dry land. Many travelers, from adventurous couples to solo retirees and even first-time cruisers in their 30s, have walked away from art auctions with a framed souvenir and a quiet sense of buyer's remorse. Now, not all cruise ship art is overpriced. Some galleries work with trusted partners, but the problem is, values are often inflated and resale is a gamble. So unless you're buying for love, not for investment, slow down. If something truly captures your heart, ask for a certificate of authenticity and take a moment to research it. Because art should make you smile every time you see it, not sigh when you check your bank account. Number 6. The tiny bottle of sunscreen that burned my budget. Let's talk about the one item you'll need more than you think and pay way too much for if you forget. Sunscreen. I learned the hard way. It was a sunny afternoon on a private island in the Bahamas. I'd used up my little tube faster than expected and wandered into a beach shop hoping to grab another. The price? $27. For something that would barely get me through one more day without turning into a lobster. Here's the thing. Sunscreen on a cruise is basically liquid gold. They know you'll need it, they know you forgot it, and they know you'll pay almost anything to avoid a painful sunburn on day 3. And whether you're a seasoned cruiser, a young parent chasing toddlers along the pool deck, or a laid-back traveler from the West Coast planning your first Caribbean trip, this applies to all of us. So be generous with your sunscreen packing. Toss in an extra bottle, maybe 2. It won't expire anytime soon, and you can use it again for backyard barbecues, beach hikes, or your next cruise. Because let's be honest, burnt shoulders and overpriced SPF are a combo no one asked for. Number 7. That souvenir cup that looked better on the ship than in my kitchen. You know the one. That shiny, limited edition cruise mug with the ship's name wrapped around it like it's the holy grail of vacation memories. It practically begs you to buy it. And in the moment, you do. You imagine sipping coffee from it every morning, remembering ocean breezes and buffet breakfasts. Fast forward to 2 weeks after the cruise, and there it is, sitting lonely in the back of your cabinet next to a Halloween cup from 2013. Unused. Unloved. Slightly faded. Here's the catch. These souvenir cups aren't just overpriced, they're often not included in your drink package. That means you pay extra for the mug, then extra for the drink that goes in it, and by the time you're done, that keepsake costs more than your shore excursion. For smart travelers, whether you're a practical Midwesterner, a budget-savvy retiree, or a coffee-loving millennial cruiser, there are better souvenirs out there. Try a ship ornament, a magnet for your fridge, or even a small print of your favorite port. These things take up less room in your suitcase and way more space in your heart. Number 8. The midnight snack that costs more than lunch back home. Let's set the scene. It's late, you've just gotten back from a comedy show or maybe a stroll under the stars. Your stomach growls, just a little. You think, a quick snack wouldn't hurt. So you wander down to the onboard shop, still in your flip-flops, and there it is. A tiny bag of chips for $4. And that bottle of water? $3 flat. No ice, no lemon, just water. Now, if you're a hungry night owl, a parent traveling with kids, or just someone who needs a snack to function, no judgment here, this can add up fast. And here's what many first-time cruisers don't know. You're allowed to bring your own snacks on board, as long as they're sealed. Granola bars, trail mix, almonds, even instant oatmeal packets. And let's not forget water. Instead of overpaying for bottled brands, bring a refillable water bottle, preferably collapsible to save space. Most cruise lines even let you bring a few bottles of water per person in your carry-on. So save those late-night cravings for the soft-serve machine. And keep your money for something that lasts longer than 3 bites. Number 9. That emergency outfit you'll only wear once and regret forever. It always happens to someone. Maybe you left your swimsuit at home, or your formal shoes, or you packed the wrong jacket, thinking the Caribbean breeze would be refreshing, not chilly at 9 p.m. on deck. So what do? You panic shop. You dash into the onboard boutique and grab the first thing that looks remotely wearable. It's overpriced. It fits like it was designed for someone from another planet. And let's be real, it's not exactly your style. But hey, at least you're not attending formal night in flip-flops, right? Here's the reality. Cruise ship clothing options are often limited, poorly tailored, and priced like you're shopping on Rodeo Drive. And for American travelers who love comfort, practicality, and a little style, especially those in their 30s to 60s, it's a big letdown. That's why I always say, make a cruise-specific packing list. Double-check it, then triple-check it. And if you do forget something, wait until you're in port. Local shops often carry what you need at better prices and with way more personality, because no one wants to remember their vacation by the pants that almost fit. Number 10. The speedy Wi-Fi package that couldn't outrun a seagull. Now here's one that gets a lot of cruisers, especially us modern travelers who like to stay connected. From remote workers checking emails to grandparents FaceTiming the grandkids, or Gen Z cruisers uploading sunset selfies. You see high-speed streaming Wi-Fi in the cruise planner and think, perfect, I can binge my favorite shows from the balcony. But let me tell you, at sea, even streaming speed has its sea legs. One moment you're loading a video, the next you're staring at the buffering wheel of doom while the ocean just keeps cruising on. Cruise ship Wi-Fi is, well, temperamental. It's better than it used to be, sure, but it's still no match for your living room connection back in Ohio or Texas. So unless you're working remotely or need constant access to apps for emergencies, skip the expensive upgrade. Most ships offer a basic internet plan that's good enough for texts, quick emails, or the occasional photo upload. And hey, maybe use this chance to disconnect a little. Watch the waves, chat with real people, or just enjoy the rare joy of being unreachable. Trust me, the world can wait. At the heart of every unforgettable cruise, it's not the things you buy, it's the things you feel. It's the quiet thrill of watching the sunrise from your balcony, the belly laughs with strangers who become friends, the moments when time slows down and you remember what it means to simply enjoy life. When you choose to spend wisely, not reactively, you create more space for what really counts: connection, wonder, and peace of mind. So before you reach for your cruise card at the next limited time offer, ask yourself, does this add to my adventure or just clutter the memory? Because the best souvenirs don't always fit in your suitcase. If this helped you feel more prepared, tap that like button and subscribe to TravelVibes for more honest, real-world cruise tips. And tell us in the comments, what's one thing you'll never buy on a cruise again? Until next time, may your seas be calm, your coffee strong, and your travel choices truly yours.